Hi there, my name is Marina and in this video I'm going to teach you how to talk about the past in English. Although there are only two tenses in English, I'll be using names we all know, like past simple, present perfect, present simple, and so on. If you want to know more about tenses and aspects in English, stay tuned, I'll post a video about this. There are several ways to talk about the past in English, but in this particular video I'll be talking about the past simple tense. The past simple tense is used to talk about things that started and finished in the past. And the thing I'm doing here, it's just the way I'm showing the past, present, and the future. Just the way I see it. Whatever. Things that started and finished in the past. I was so tired when I came home yesterday. It was yesterday, yesterday is over. The action started and finished in the past. No connection to the present. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. I bet you are singing right now.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Here are some so-called markers of the past simple tense. If you see these words, you can be almost sure you have to use the past simple tense. Yesterday, last year, last week, last month, last Easter, last summer, and so on. Ago, 3 days ago, 10 years ago, in 1990, in 2017, in 2020. Let's get to the form of the past simple. How do we make a positive sentence?
Apparently you were a little mean to him in high school.
You were a little mean to him in high school. So you start with the subject. A subject could be I, you, we, they, he, she, it, my mother, my sister, my neighbor, my friends, whatever. And then you need the past form of your verb. Some verbs are regular and some are irregular. So if you have a regular verb like work, you just add ed to it and you're done. But if it's an irregular verb, you are probably gonna have to Google it. So in this case, in our example, we have the verb to be, and it's an irregular verb. So we have to Google the forms of the verb to be, and they are be, was, or were, and been. And after the past form of the verb, there usually comes an object, but it doesn't always have to be this way.
You made my life miserable. I had no idea.
You made my life miserable. So you is our subject. Made is the past form of the verb make. So it's an irregular verb again. We have make, made, made. You made my life miserable. And you might ask, how do I know if a verb is irregular or regular? Well, you don't. You read, you listen, you make mistakes and develop this kind of feeling when you just know whether a verb is irregular or regular. You might have one more question. Do I have to learn all of these lists of irregular verbs by heart? Well, I wouldn't do it if I were you. You can mark all the verbs in the past when you read a text. Pay attention to the verb forms when you're listening to music or watching a movie. Let's make a negative sentence. We'll need an auxiliary verb or a helping verb did and a negative particle not. So did not or didn't for short.
Oh, I didn't catch that, sorry.
I didn't catch that. I is the subject, didn't is your helping verb, and here is your main verb. And you need to pay attention to the verb form here. You used didn't, and it already shows that this is the past simple. We're talking about things that started and finished in the past. So you don't have to do anything to the verb anymore. Yeah, that's super easy.
Misha Katsurin, who owns a restaurant in Kyiv, was surprised that his father didn't call after the war started in Ukraine to make sure that he was okay.
His father didn't call him. His father is the subject, didn't is the helping verb, and call is your main verb in the base form. Let's ask a question about the past. And here we'll need our new friend did again.
Okay, Monica, did you know about this? I swear I didn't.
Did you know about this? Did is the auxiliary verb or a helping verb. You is the subject. And again, we have the first form, the base form of the verb know. We don't change it at all. If you want to know more details like why, how, when, etc., you just put your question word before the helping verb.
Joel, Molly, how'd you two meet?
Oh boy, well, that's a long story.
How did you meet? Or when did you meet? I really hope that you've learned something new. If you have, please hit this thumbs up button and write a couple of comments to help me grow my channel. Have a good one.